release would be the what was it, Princess Mononoke or something like that.
No doubt, no doubt.
I saw it and I got just caught it on TV and it had already been going on. But I like cartoons. I was young, and it was definitely different. Uh, Something I definitely watch again.
I do believe all of Studio Ghibli is actually up on HBO. For your check-in. Like, actually, we'll probably like what we'll start doing is we'll start going through like one of them films and like just give our thoughts on those one day down the road. Uh, for me, I it was honestly probably Dragon Ball, like Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball or Sailor Moon. Like
Does
they
GI
all
Joe count as an anime, or was that a cartoon?
the what
GI Joe, you remember the cartoon back in the day, or even
that
Thundercats?
I do believe those fell under those were American made. Like ironic considering I think I don't know where Hasbro like. See, I'm loving this episode because like now I'm admitting a bunch of stuff I don't know. So you know what's going to happen between now and next episode. I'm gonna know. So that's a plot. It's like we're gonna correct ignorance in certain situations. Hold up, let me cover that up. It's calling my name. I feel like Thurgood and Half Baked. Smoke me, smoke me, and I'm like, no, I'm working. Uh,
It's like,
but
but just one hit, you want it.
it is. I had to throw a napkin over my ashtray. I was like, no, I, out of sight, out of mind. It really does work that way. I hope my fan doesn't blow that fucking napkin away. uh, but also, like, I I feel over the time, like entertainment as a whole, like, and I'm gonna really hone in on anime and video games because this is some of the areas where I've seen it a lot and it's really affected me a lot. Is I don't want to say evolution because sometimes I feel it's not evolution, but progression. The way things have gone for various industries. Like in anime's case, for the most part, I feel it's been evolution, though I do feel we get a lot of saturated shit. But we used to be called very unkind names that I cannot repeat due to political correctness and all back in 2001 through 2006 when we were in high school a bit longer than that, but that was when we were supposed to be. Anime wasn't cool, and now all of a sudden over the last like decade or so, it's gotten extremely cool. Why do you think that is, my man?
Well, I would probably say part of it is that as the younger generations have come in and gotten older, they've been they've been exposed to it, and it just seems like over the last 10, 15, maybe 20 years, it's just people have become more open to it. But also, I do remember that there's been a big controversy surrounding Japanese anime and such because basically just, because they want to censor or they think it's too much, which
Cultural
some of them
differences
can
in
be,
some
but
things,
that's also, where freedom of expression comes into play.
and personal discretion really at that too. Like something that you and I talked about a while back is sometimes like there's stuff that you like that I don't like. Like I just it just doesn't vibe for me, and I don't think that stuff sucks. It's just I understand that that's not for me. Like And I feel everybody should do that with any form of entertainment, pretty much. Like, mind you, if something legitimately sucks, by all means, call it out. But there's too often that it's just someone's complaining about it, and all that you can tell from their complaints is they don't like a genre rather than they didn't like this. They didn't like this because it was this. Like, for instance, people that sit here and always bash horror movies don't have a single one they like, but they keep watching horror movies. Oh man, that sucked. Why the hell are you watching it? It didn't suck. You just don't like horror movies. You don't like being scared.
Well, I do got to say that when it comes to horror movies, there's
Okay,
really not a lot that's, you know,